You are watching NovaNow.tv, independent community media for Northern Virginia.
It's Ettaro, and you're watching NovaNow.tv. Again, I have my lovely partner and wife, Esther, behind the camera, and behind me, we have the first annual Asian Festival on Main in beautiful downtown Fairfax, Virginia. A real bright spot in Nova. You should come on down, check out the history, check out the amazing food. There's entertainment here. We've got all sorts of vendors with goods and offering education on the history of Asian cultures. And of course, did I mention the food? So excited to go check it out. Let's go. What'd you get there?
Tornado fries. Wow, and white wine.
Very good. We are here at the Standard Barbershop, and we're going to speak with Wendy and some of the entertainers who are here
here while we're waiting for the C4
for the main stage. She's enjoying her lunch over there. Nice. Wendy, tell us who you are and your involvement with this event and about your beautiful shop
Oh yeah,
here.
so the barbershop is owned by my husband and I. So we've been here about 6 years and we love the city. So one of the things I wanted to do was kind of build a community with this community, and being Asian owned, I wanted to also give a platform to all the other Asian owned businesses, kind of a place to, you know, showcase their food, their culture, performances, and that kind of stuff, which is kind of the inspiration to kind of bring everyone together to celebrate. So therefore, you know, the festival was just something that was natural and a normal chain of events, where I actually got a chance to talk to the small town office, Old Town Fairfax Business Association, and they actually were kind of willing to sponsor this whole event.
As a reminder, it was the Old Town Fairfax Business Association that got this started. That's true. And so we want you, not just today, but every day, to come downtown and support these businesses. They stuck with it through the pandemic. Some of them were closed for 3 months, and they had hope that they would survive, and they did. And they're coming back stronger than ever.
So I'm here with Shannon and Jennifer, two of the folks that are instrumental in putting this and other events on in this beautiful city of Fairfax. We love Fairfax.
Isn't it awesome?
Isn't it amazing?
It's an amazing small town.
It really is. Ladies, why don't you tell us, first off, introduce yourselves, who you are, the organizations you work for. Go ahead.
I'm Shannon Duffy. I'm the Executive Director of the Old Town Fairfax Business Association, and we are the, the umbrella organizer for this event.
And how about you, Jennifer?
I'm Jennifer Rose. I'm Executive Director of the Central Fairfax Chamber of Commerce.
All right, awesome. So you guys are really plugged in with the community. One of the things that we love, Esther and I love about this area, is the cultural diversity. Yeah. You said this is the first year for an Asian festival. What was the impetus for this? How did this come together?
Came from the small business community.
That's exactly right. The business owners approached us because this is what, I guess, we're a tool. We're a support tool for them. And they thought it would be, 2 or 3 of them thought it would be a great idea to bolster the AAPI Heritage Month. We were approached in April. We thought we would put something together, and it just kept growing and growing. It's not as big as it needs to be, but for the first year we thought it'd be fun. And we were able to get City Council and many partners and sponsors to finance it. And here we are, year 1. We're going to do it next year, and we're shooting to schedule it for May.
We got our businesses out here. I don't know if you've tried any of the food yet.
Not yet.
The bubble tea. It's so great. And it's so great to see the people on stage. And
would you advise the caffeinated or the non-caffeinated bubble tea for me?
I'm going to say maybe half calf for you.
Oh, half calf. Okay, all right. All right, one of the cool things that I found when I moved down here that I'd never heard of before is bubble tea. And I asked my lovely wife and fashion consultant while I was filming to get me a bubble tea. And what do you have for me, dear?
It's called the house milk bubble tea. Has caffeine, it'll keep you up.
What is bubble tea? Yeah, God knows I need caffeine, right?
There's some sort of a tapioca bubble.
And they explode with
Lots of flavor.
bubbly goodness in your mouth.
Yeah.
Lots of flavor.
And it'll keep you up, they said.
So there's some teriyaki chicken just across from where
All
we're
right.
at now. Oh, it is to die for. It is the best.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh, it's
You
all
said the
good.
teriyaki chicken is pretty awesome.
That's what I think I'm going to get.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, baby. What's the name of the business?
It's a Kindi Thai chicken rice, and we're also doing the Thai crepes. It's Thai street dish and also Thai street food. This is what we sell.
Okay, explain that to me. What makes Thai street food? And what makes it so awesome?
Well, basically, let me explain what make us differentiated from others. So the Thai chicken rice is the rice itself cooked special with the chicken broth, and then you can cook eat with the either poached chicken or the grilled chicken, and then you put the sauce on the side. You know, it's the smell and everything. It will be unforgettable. Also, the crepes. What different is Thai crispy crepes. You can do savory topping and sweet toppings. So it's your choice.
Peanut butter, chocolate. What else goes in there? Of course, it's all about the people here in Nova today and what it is that they're bringing to our wonderful community, whether it's art or food or entertainment or business, right?
Or great energy.
Or great energy, absolutely. So Sarah White, thanks so much for talking with us. Sarah is an ambassador for the Fairfax Chamber, right?
Central Fairfax Chamber of Commerce.
Central Fairfax Chamber of Commerce, and is also running as a delegate for our area as well. So very involved in our community. Thank you for your service. Tell us what an event like this means to you as a member of the chamber. So business, you've got the economic aspect of it, the cultural aspect of it. What's this mean to you to be able to help out, be involved, and see something like this happening in your community?
Well, our community engagement around here is amazing. So many
Yeah.
different people from so many different places, and getting them in one place to celebrate, you know, our Asian friends is amazing. And we have so many different festivals here that it's nice to add this to the mix. So I think this is the first year, and what a great time to have it.
I was frankly shocked when you said this was the first year. I wanted to find out about the history of it, and you're like, this is history in the making. Exactly. Very cool. Getting in on the ground level. I love it. Jennifer, your thoughts on the importance of events like this for the business community here? I mean, it's wonderful you guys are supporting obviously tons of small businesses here. Look at this. Main Street packed, vendors, education, history, food. This has got to be great for the chamber.
Well, it is fantastic for the business community in the city of Fairfax in general. We have such a diverse array of businesses, restaurants, cuisines, lots of different Asian fare, lots of Asian business owners. And our chamber supports small business and large, but we all know that small business is the backbone of America. And the city of Fairfax has literally thousands of small businesses right here. Anytime we can bring attention to the city of Fairfax, it is a small city, 24,000 residents, just under 7 square miles, but it's this great small town feel.
One of the things that I love about Nova is, I mean, I know it sounds cliche. What do you love about the area? The people. Well, of course. I mean, that's what makes up a community, right? But it's amazing how literally the whole city came together behind this in 3 months. It's amazing. Tell me about that experience. Does that exceed what you were expecting when you first started this?
I honestly did not have any expectations in terms of how this was going to turn out. I just knew that if it was a good cause, people are willing to stand behind it. And I also feel like the city really wanted some sort of experience for other people to actually be able to participate in. And so 2020 has been a really difficult year. The Asian community has also gone through a lot this last year. And so it was just the right thing to do at the right time. And, you know, yeah, I mean, 3 months to put this together is insane. I think people were just really needing it and really wanting it to come together.
Awesome.
Thai lemonade. Thai lemonade, please.
So the first Asian festival, what are your thoughts? Great success, yeah?
Oh my God, I didn't expect to be this much of people. I don't think I'm bringing enough food here, you know?
Well, hey, congratulations on your success.
Thank you.
But it is a great small city, and we love to bring people into the city to highlight it and show it off to the world.
No doubt about it. We love it. This is great. Well, congratulations. Great job. I'm impressed, and I think this is a testament to the people here, to number one, to step out of what we've all been immersed in for the past year and a half, and to be so daring to pull off something like this in such short order. You started this in May?
Yes.
Wow, and you say it's not as big as it should be. This is fantastic. So I'm here with Chelsea, and good news for small business owner. It's only halfway through the day here, and check it out. Almost sold out. Congratulations. That's a testament to the wonder of these amazing macaroons. Tell us about your product.
Yeah, of course. So I love making these. I love sweets, and I always had trouble finding like flavors I really like or what I grew up with. So I grew up in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So my flavors represent like my upbringing, my travels. And you know what? Like, this is a perfect festival for showcasing all the Asian flavors that I had today.
You know, when did you guys actually start advertising this? Because you got a great turnout.
Gosh, probably late May. Probably started advertising it after we. There was some red tape to go through to have this event, and we were asking everyone to rally and to move fast and pivot, as they say. So Mayor Meyer, all of City Council. All of the city Parks and Rec staff, Kathy Salgado, Mitzi Taylor's been fantastic. I mean, the support from the city has been amazing. And let me tell you, Parks and Rec, they know how to put an event on. So using their knowledge and expertise and event hacks and lessons learned from the many great things they do in the city has been invaluable to this group putting this event.
A lot of heartfelt thanks. This is a lot of work. I've been involved with community events for years, and to see something like this happen in 3 months, and boom, it's like add water, instant success. Tell us your thoughts on that.
We've had over 7,000 people here. Clearly, it shows that there's a strong support for our Asian community. Almost 20% of the people who live in the city of Fairfax are of Asian origin, and they add so much to our culture and to our economy and to our livelihoods. It's absolutely amazing. This is very affirming today to see all these people here from all walks of life. It's a great cultural celebration. We will do this again next year, and we hope more people will show up.
Virginia University of Integrative Medicine here with an acupuncture booth. I didn't catch your name, but I want to welcome you to NovaNow.tv. Tell us your thoughts on this first annual Asian Festival.
It's pretty nice to have such kind of festival, especially after lockdown and stuff like that. And it's pretty good to have everybody here around. So basically to promote, have a chance to promote the culture, and of course the acupuncture study.
We are a graduate program. We do have a Master's of Science in Acupuncture and Oriental Medicine. We also do have doctoral programs. We have a public clinic on site, so we do have students. We have interns on site, and so they're treating patients. Yeah. So we're doing acupuncture for the ear, so acupressure.
And it's packed. Look at this. Are you pleased?
Yes, I am. I'm totally pleased. I really enjoy being here and seeing everyone. I mean, after being locked up for a year, it's so nice to see everyone, to come out and celebrate.
Whoops, that may be watching that don't live in Nova and know the benefits of living here. why is Northern Virginia such an awesome place to live and do business?
Well, to begin with, we have a very strong economy with a wide diversity of jobs. That's a knowledge-based human capital economy. Lots of people from all over the world come here with different skill sets, bringing their talents together to create more jobs and strengthen our local economy. We have great schools and great housing stock, safe neighborhoods, and these are all attributes of our community that all cultures affirm and uphold.
We were talking about Northern Virginia, and of course the mayor said it really well, but I would just add that here in the city of Fairfax, we enjoy not only being part of Northern Virginia, but have our own sense of community and our own sense of place, which is diverse in and of itself. And it's a special place in that Northern Virginia itself is very large, of course, and then Fairfax City is kind of like an oasis in Northern Virginia.
We've been locked down for a year and a half. No families getting together, no recreation, no friends hanging out. And when you see something like this burst open after COVID, you just want to be a part of the action. Absolutely. This is great. Everyone out. I felt like I was telling the gentleman over here that I felt like they should have opened more streets because there are just so many bodies out here. Yeah. This is huge.
So I used to live in New York, right? And then we moved over here in NOAA a couple of years ago. And I love the suburban culture, like the countryside a little bit, but with NOAA, it's like a blend of everything. You get the best of all the worlds possible. You got DC right next to it, you got Arlington, that's a really like growing hip place. And then you got the countryside all around, like just go south a little bit. I mean, you got to enjoy all of it. You got mountains on Shenandoah, you got beaches in Virginia and Atlantic City, nearby, Baltimore. So DMV, I think it's a really nice place to be.
Really is amazing, and one of the things that my lovely wife sold me on when we got married and talking about whether I should move here or she should move to Pennsylvania, she's like, baby, I love all the cultural diversity of this area. It's amazing. And for me, when I moved down here, I was like, this is so amazing. You literally, just whether you're going to Target to pick up some toilet paper, if they have it, they do now because we're out of the pandemic, or you're going to Ross to buy some food or clothing, or you're down at a festival. You meet people from all over the world.
That's absolutely true. And it's been 2 years, and I mean, I can take an oath on this. Not a single bad incident or an episode happened against me or anybody that I know of, right? It's beautiful. Like small gestures. People, they hold doors for others. They say thank you, like small things you get to see every single day over here, and it just makes your day.
It really is.
And we get to enjoy
beautiful, historic little town. And I say little because literally on the map it's not that geographically large. And what is the population of Fairfax?
It's about 25,000 now, isn't it, Mr. Mayor?
Just slightly under.
But
just slightly under 25,000.
It's got a hip kind of metropolitan sort of feel.
That's right.
It's got a great nightlife, and literally 15 miles from downtown DC. You wouldn't know it.
That's right. Exactly right. So we're very fortunate to be so close to DC and yet have our own sense of place and our own sense of community here in Northern Virginia.
Great job. Thank you so much.
Yep,
Very
absolutely.
Nice to meet
you as well, sir.
All right. What does an ambassador do with the Chamber of Commerce?
So I've been with the Chamber for a little over a year now. They've helped our businesses. I actually run several restaurants in the area and been there everything that we've needed. If it was trying to find new ways to stay open during COVID, if it was getting permitting for something, or just knowing what rules were coming out week to week as it was kind of crazy for a while, the Chamber was there for us. So I got the chance to give back and do that for other people. Make sure that they know what's going on around them and they have that person that they can talk to, that personal touch. There's several of us that are ambassadors, and that's just allowing Jennifer, who's our leader, to get to more people faster.
That's awesome. Thanks so much.
But there are some really good desserts and bakeries sprinkled around here too.
It's all good. And the bubble tea, yummy.
Bubble tea.
You said something after that.
The bakeries are amazing.
Oh.
Oh. Sweet Tooth. Our planning committee out of Sweet Tooth, and there are a couple good bakeries up and down this
Great bakeries,
this
the bubble
street.
tea. Oh my gosh, it's just there's something about Asian cuisine, whether it's Vietnamese, Thai, Japanese, Chinese, Indian, South. Oh, it's all so good.
Rich in flavor, right?
What are you looking forward to?
I just got a couple of moo-moos.
Oh, good for you.
So
some beautiful things in there.
I'm looking forward to looking through more of the shops, see what's going on, and the bakeries.
Ladies, thank you so much. Great job.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about the flavors. You say Asian flavors. Give us some examples of what makes this so special. And maybe if you have a story behind them, you should talk about your travels and where this came from. Tell us a little bit about your product.
Okay, sure. So one of my popular flavors is the pandan kaya. So in Malaysia, we grow a lot of pandan. So that's like a screw pine tree, kind of like the Southeast Asian vanilla. And what I like to do is I make my own kaya, which is like a jam. And I have that, in my filling. I make it from scratch. And a lot of people find it hard to find it elsewhere. And I was like, you know what? Let me make it into a sweet.
Ooh, it's pretty, huh? Yeah! So that's the stuff, huh?
Delicious?
Good. Very good. Awesome. Hey, I think you better get that before those guys behind you grab it. There you go.
And so that's one of my featured flavors. I also do, I have yuzu mango, jasmine milk tea, taro milk, black sesame. Oh my gosh, all the flavors.
That is awesome. Well, congratulations on your success. Awesome. Well, congratulations on your event and your business here. You guys doing all right? Did you fare through the pandemic okay? You're doing all right now?
Yeah, we're doing a lot better now. Obviously during COVID we were shut down, but again, it's about the community, right? So they actually were able to keep us, thriving, and they supported us through GoFundMe accounts and merch and all that good stuff. So yeah, we've got a pretty solid crew of clients.
Awesome. She's my fashion consultant, and everywhere I go, and now we happen to walk into a barber. What do I need here?
He needs a little bit of manicuring and the.
What's wrong with this scruffy? This is the scruffy mountain manly.
Little maintenance done. Something posh and clean.
Wendy, do I need maintenance done?
I mean, would you be offended if I said yes? I mean, how would you feel on a level 1
I don't
through
get
10?
easily offended. It's
Okay,
fine.
then absolutely yes.
What do you mean, absolutely?
She has a great eye. She can see it.
You gave me your card.
Yeah, and you need to book an appointment.
And I will pay for it. I'll pay for it.
So whatever it takes. Your friend is
That's brutal. I don't even know what to say. Now I'm self-conscious. I better not turn the viewfinder around because I don't want to look at myself.
Aw, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
We are here back in Wendy's shop, which doubles as the green room apparently during the Asian festival. And sir, we just met. I didn't have an opportunity to catch your name, but I will let you introduce yourself and your dojo and your martial art that you all just finished performing. Unfortunately, I didn't catch it. So are you going to be having another performance here shortly?
We're not going to have another
No demo.
today,
Oh, that's okay. Well, you can tell people how to look you up and your
Certainly.
name. Please go ahead.
So, yes, my name is Kenan Krimble. I'm with the Washington Kendo Dojo. We've been practicing in the area for, 20 years or more. Currently, we're at multiple community centers in the Northern Virginia area, in Herndon, Virginia, in Chantilly, Virginia, and in McLean, Virginia. So this is Kendo, which is Japanese fencing. So you use the shinai, and you would strike someone in the head, or on the wrist, or on the side or the do area, or even here in the throat with a thrust to the ski. Now we were wearing protective gear when all of this happened, so we're not going to get hurt. Again, this is the shinai. So this is 4 slats of bamboo that are held together with the leather suka here and a leather tip there. I'll show you that it flexes very much on the floor, right? So that's why you use that, because otherwise, if you were to get struck with like a wooden sword or a bokken, it would hurt a lot. So he has put his men on. So one thing that I would do is be able to strike there. Okay. Now, there's a lot more activity and force in it when we're within class. Also, I could strike his ski, which is here. Okay. So that's to the throat. I'll do one more time. Or if he is holding a shinai, which we don't have, so just a kotai strike. So there.
Now, is there a protocol when you have been struck? For instance, would you immediately stand down, drop your shinai? Is there any kind of protocol as the receiver of a strike?
So as the receiver of the strike, you usually know when you've been struck, and the etiquette would be that you would, if it calls for it, you would stop and maybe you would reset. Also, there are just times that we're just doing the techniques. So the idea is that you got a good min or a good kote and you have to go through and you have to do it maybe 10 times in a row. So in those instances, you wouldn't stop.
So guys, tell us about what your thoughts are on this first annual Asian Festival. This is awesome.
This is great. This is an outstanding show from the community. I can't believe how many people are out, and the reaction from the crowds today during our demonstration was absolutely fabulous.
There we go.
So in your fencing competitions, are each of the areas assigned a point value as they would in a regular?
Yes. In a way, yes. They're all provided the same point value of 1, but in Kendo you have to show the proper form, and then you have to create like an opening with your opponent, and then you would strike that opening, and then still have good form to go through, good spirit afterwards, and be ready for the next strike. It takes all of those components to get 1 point.
So sportsmanship actually.
Very much sportsmanship and etiquette.
That is why Kendo cannot be electronically scored. With Western fencing, you will see them wearing mesh vests, and so it's all about technique. Whereas what Kenan just described, that is how you get a point in Kendo. You have to have 2 out of 3 judges agree that you got a point. So I might hit Kenan technically correct and faster, but if I didn't show the proper spirit, no point.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So, just wanted to say one thing about NOAA now. I buy the idea that you guys are like showcasing, expressing what, all these organizations, pulse of the city, that's a nice way to put it.
The pulse of the city?
I mean, that should be the,
what's happening
that should
right
be the tagline. Right there. I can buy it.
She was my fashion consultant, I found out. But apparently you've got a great eye for marketing too. Yeah. That's a great line. So what are your thoughts on what it's just hitting the streets, talking to people. Yeah. We cover what's happening, whether it's outdoors, cultural events, politics,
right,
whatever. Like you said, the pulse of the area. I love that.
So just like, there's this radio channel in the DMV, they say that we are the DNA of the DMV. So that's one of the radio channels of the area. So just like that, I mean, NOAA now is on the streets, right? You guys are showing what's really happening on the street, what's the vibe, what's trending, So naturally, it's the pulse of the city, of the street.
Okay, so that's it for this episode of Nova Now. I'm Ettaro. This is my lovely partner Esther. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time around.
So this is our Old Town Fairfax Business Association leadership that made today possible. Small businesses are the single greatest source for new jobs in this country, and they're the sources driving our economy. And you make it happen by being customers and supporters of their businesses. So please, keep it up. Thank you so much for being here.
Hey everybody, I'm Josh Alexander. I'm the chairman of the Old Town Fairfax Business Association, and I would just like to thank everybody that's on the stage right now, because we could not do this with all the blood, sweat, and tears that everybody did, especially the City of Fairfax partnering with us, Parks and Rec, the Economic Development Office, and everybody else, Public Works, the police, and fire, EMS. Thank you all for being here. I'd just like to introduce you. I think you already met Wendy earlier today.
I'm Wendy. I think everybody knows me. Owner of the Standard Barbershop, and thank you everyone for coming out today, for supporting the Asian community, and eating delicious food. So just wanted to say, yeah, thank you for coming out.
Just say so, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Alina. I'm the manager of the Standard Barbershop, and I've been helping Wendy with that. Hi, Christine.
Hi, my name is Craig Smith. I'm a co-owner of Twins Ace Hardware right up the street. And I just want to quickly say I'm happy to be here, happy to participate. Really want to shine a special spotlight on a couple people, Wendy and Jensen. Although a lot of people helped, a lot of people did a ton of work. This was your brainchild, and it came to life today, and I am amazed the way it turned out. So from your mind to this, congratulations, and thank you all for coming out.
Hi, I'm Janice Miller, a member of City Council, and I'm delighted to be here and to support this event as well as our wonderful business community.
Thank you. Brian Wright with Massage Green Spa. Thanks for coming out. Eat some good food, drink some good beer, have a good time.
Hi, my name is Jinsun. I'm from Haisai. I really appreciate everybody come out here today to celebrate our culture and our heritage with food, entertainment, and drinks. We will want to do this again. Make sure you come back next time when we do it, okay? Thank you.
I'm Shannon Duffy. I'm the Executive Director of the Old Town Business Association. Yay! Anyway, thank you all for coming out. It's been half of a fabulous day, and let's go into the other half and cool off, get some drinks, get some food, and enjoy some more entertainment. See you in May next time.
Good afternoon, I'm Jennifer Rose. I'm the Executive Director of the Central Fairfax Chamber of Commerce, and we are so proud of our friends from the Old Town Fairfax Business Association and grateful for our partnerships with the City of Fairfax, Economic Development, Parks and Rec. Everybody, congrats guys, you crushed it.
Thank you. I'm Chap Peterson. In addition to being a state senator, my wife and I own Chap Peterson and Associates, so I'm a small business owner in Fairfax City. We're right around the corner. Come by and see us if you got a legal problem. Thank you.
All right, well, last but not least, passing the mic here, I'm Joe Harmon. I'm on the City Council. We're all very excited that you're all here and very happy to help sponsor this event today. So congratulations to the Old Town Fairfax Business Association.
And then one last thing, this event was completely sponsored by small businesses around here. We had so many people, individuals and businesses and some corporations that have given so much money. They have given and given to make this happen and donated to put these beautiful artwork up. Everybody's come together, and individual people have donated lots of money to make this happen. I want to say thank you. Their names are up on the banners. Please look at them and please patronize them and realize that they're giving back to this town. And it's the donors and sponsors that really made us able to do this. Thank you so much.